Okay, someone's dying to tell you something. What are they dying to tell you? I can't go another day without you. Yeah, I knew that's what I've been hearing before I sat down to do this. Someone's dying to tell you something. I want a future with you. I'm holding on to the memories of us. Let's just see one more shuffle for this deck. I'm afraid that I've lost you forever. They're going to come back in. Okay. This person is getting to a point where they're just going to take a chance. By that I mean take a chance, take a chance on contacting you, all right? You might say no, you might say yes, but they need to know if you're willing to give it another go, all right? So let's have a look. We'll see other messages from them as I go through this, and you'll know if this is your energy. So I'll give this a shuffle. Just while I'm shuffling though, if you would like a reading, just click on the title of this video, okay? Links are in the description box to the website. All the readings are on there, and check out the free relationship report as well, okay? If you are new here and you'd like to see any more of this content, if you wouldn't mind hitting the notification bell, that would be brilliant. I'll just get 2 more cards, and just to say thank you for all your support, and I love you all very much, and I do read all my comments, and you know, I send you so much love, I really do. Some of you, tough times, okay? Right. Let's see if this is for you. Oh, have you met somebody new? If you haven't, there's somebody new coming into your energy as well. I've got the doorway card. An opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to a new person. Okay. You, though, are not in a rush to get into another relationship. All right? There's somebody new, okay? If they're in your energy, it's very recent, or they're about to burst on the scene this summer. But there's a message here, and it is connected into your ex, that avoid settling for less than you deserve in love. Avoid rushing in to fill a void. I just feel that after, you know, your ex, someone's still not over their ex, if they're truly, brutally honest, okay? And this message is saying that your past person is going to just take a leap of faith and contact you in some shape or form, okay? Possibly when this new person comes in, that just happens all the time, all the time. You know, you meet somebody new, or you just start to go out, start to enjoy yourself a bit, and boom, they're back. They appear out of nowhere. Either like, you know, a blessing from heaven or a bad penny, depending on what you want. Okay, but I don't feel someone watching this today is over their person. Deep down. Deep down. And this new person is probably going to be the trigger for the person that I feel you genuinely do still have feelings for to come back into your life, okay? You have been working on your self-worth. You've been seeking inner fulfillment. That is getting projected out. That will draw in your past person, and it will also draw in this new energy, if it hasn't already, okay? What else would your past person like to say? I'll have a look at the new as well. Let's see if we can narrow that down a bit. What else does the past person? I wish to be like you, okay? So that it could be envy, or it could just be the fact that you're a very kind person or confident. There's something about you that excites them, you know, they're like a moth to a light with something about you, but also it triggers them. Okay. Your person could be your ex could be an air sign, I always feel that it's an air sign with this card. I'm better with my mind than my heart. Okay, they tend to intellectualize things. A person of few words. Someone who isn't open really to public, displays of affection, hand holding or all of that. They can be to the point. Now, on a good day, they are very reliable and they will stick to their word, okay? On a bad day, they can be totally emotionally avoidant and, gaslight you with words, okay? So I feel your ex is an air sign today. Sun, moon or rising, not just sun, that's important. Or their Venus. The Venus, if you find their Venus planet in their birth chart, that shows their love language, okay? Love language. It's very interesting. If you know it, Google it. But yeah, they want to be more loving like you. I feel what I wish to be like you. I am better with my mind than my heart. So they're not very open with the heart. They're not very lovey-dovey. You, on the other hand, I don't know, I can see you making a very good couple. I feel you were a good couple. And I feel someone watching this, if it's your reading, don't make it fit. It genuinely would like this person back in their lives, okay? But I see you more as being more effusive or just, rescuing spiders. You've got that kind of energy where you just help anybody, whereas your person's quite guarded. They don't do emotion, they do logic, which is great in some situations. I feel they have been an absolute asset with things, okay? But then the downside is that when you wanted to talk about stuff or emotional stuff, you didn't want a solution. They're very solution led. You just wanted to sit there and moan or cry or whatever, because we all do sometimes. Sometimes we don't want a solution. Sometimes we just want to sit there and say, well, this happened, or blah, 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 blah. Because as positive as we try to be and real, and I know my thoughts create my reality. So I'm very aware of what I'm thinking. But you do have days when you just like, I can't do this anymore, and you don't want a solution. Okay, but they're very solution led. So they're going to drop the intellect, what they've been doing during your separation, okay. What I'm hearing is they have been back and forth in their mind. Shall I, shan't I? But then they've intellectualized it, and I'm hearing, well, it won't work anyway. It didn't work last time. This happened, that happened. What's the percentage chance, I've just heard, of it working out? All right. But even a logical person, if they love somebody deeply, and I feel this person does love you deeply, they will eventually throw caution to the wind. Okay, now they're edging up to that, but I feel it's this new energy that's coming in that's going to tip them over the edge. So let me have a look at the new person. Let's see what this is about. Some of you know what you really want, I think the new person will be quite interesting, maybe a change, but I don't think you'll settle for it. I don't. New person. Okay, this new person, I feel you know them and they've been waiting to tell you how they feel. They could be a water sign, okay. They've got quite a playful energy. They don't take life too seriously. They're good at juggling stuff, all right, as a personality. But they don't take life very seriously. And they have really they're going to come in and proclaim their undying love to you, okay? They see you as the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. Because you are beautiful, okay? You are gorgeous, you are wonderful. So that's a male, female, however you identify, your soul, your spirit. You're a fantastic human being, okay? Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. But yeah, they see you as someone they really, really want to get to know. with the Queen of Cups, all right? You know this person, you could meet them at work, or they could be connected. If you're older, it could be one of your children's work colleagues, but there's a connection, but there's a work connection, or they could just be coming to your house to do some work. Three of Pentacles, that can also mean building work, stuff like that. Anything else, please? They've been waiting a while. Okay. This person's known about you for a while. They've hung back. They haven't known what to say, and they haven't been messaging, or they haven't known, you know, they haven't wanted to contact you. Contacting you or letting you know their feelings gives them a bit of anxiety, a bit of fear. They're acutely aware of the heartbreak that you've gone through, okay? But it is clarified by the Page of Cups, so that this new person is going to come in and give you a message. Playful. You know, that sort of puppy love sort of message, all right? So, yeah, that is either in your energy or on the horizon. I think this new person's also been through a relationship that didn't work out, okay, and that they never got answers to. They probably haven't dated for a while, the new person, but they've had their eye on you for a while. They just haven't been saying anything, but I don't feel they've dated for a while, all right? Let's have a look at your past person. What are they doing? What are they doing? Oh yeah, they're coming back in. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, they are. The Fool. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, your past person is going to send you a message. It could be under the guise of they need to collect something, or there's something in the physical paperwork. It could be anything that needs sorting out. It's going to be quite a practical message. They are still obsessed with you, okay? I feel they will write many messages before they actually write the one they're going to send. Because they're very, very logical, you won't get a mushy message. Not the first, you will not get a mushy message. It will be a practical, hey, have you got this? Or can I have that? Or how is your situation with this? It's not going to be proclamation of love, but what they're really hoping for is, with the Ace of Pentacles, especially if you've been apart for a while, a new beginning. Okay? A new beginning, to start from scratch, to build a stable and secure platform for another go. Okay? Now the Fool is in there as well, so they will bring a light-hearted energy. They won't be bringing any baggage with them, I don't feel. Now, if you'd only been apart for a few weeks or a couple of months, the Fool can say, yeah, they're coming back in, but they're not taking it seriously. But I'm saying this is for someone who's been in separation for a while, because it's the Ace of Pentacles and the other cards that are here. I feel you've been in separation for a while, and the Fool for me in this just means, should we give it another go? Let's throw caution to the wind. Let's try again. We don't need to talk about all the bad times, the hard times. Let's just wipe the slate clean. Now that is what they're going to want to do. So that's just a heads up. Okay, they're not coming in with the energy of let's resurrect everything from the past. No. This is totally new beginnings. Now, if the Six of Cups had come in this bit, yes, then you would have been revisiting the past, okay? But this is a totally new beginning where you get back together and you've both let go of the old story and you enjoy each other's company. You don't rush in. You rush into the fact that you start seeing each other again, but you take it for what it is, and the mood is light and the atmosphere is light. And I'm hearing for some of you, you might say, yeah, that's great, but I'll go out with you, I might travel with you, but I'm not getting, in a, say, a cohabiting situation or something like that, okay? But I don't feel I have any baggage. But there's two, like I say, you've got one person new who knows you, as I was describing before, not dated for a while, they've had a bad experience, okay? But I feel your heart's elsewhere. I can't lie, I can't. That's what I'm hearing, your heart's elsewhere. Follow your heart, okay? Your person doesn't want to run anymore. And I feel that over the next few months, Neptune's just gone retrograde in Aries. It's not done that for a long time. I feel over the next few months there are some of you watching this who will sit back and think, you know what, yeah, that still is my person, okay? So I'll leave that with you. Soul contract, the lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. You are buried in your past person's soul. Soul contract, yeah. I believe in soul contracts. You don't have to, but, from my point of view, it's where you've made, you've got your life plan before you come back, usually here, to the playground called life. And you make a plan, and I feel that that's why you're going to stop running from your feelings, okay? You will stop running from your feelings, and they're going to stop running as well, and they will be back, and I feel it's going to be beautiful for you. Okay, I really do. I really do, hand on heart. I feel this is a lovely energy for somebody. Yeah, you felt like they didn't care, but they also felt like you didn't care, okay? I just think there was a miscommunication here, really. I'm not getting toxic horribleness where you should really just run to the hills, keep running and never turn back. Because it takes a lot. You just you want to go back to wasting your energy and your time, really. But no, they will be back in. Okay, so remember who you are. Seek inner fulfillment first. Somebody's doing it, keep doing it. You don't always see results straight away. It's like learning your ABC, isn't it? You don't know from A to Z, and you can't read and write in like a month. Okay, and you've probably got years and years and years of beliefs and other people's validations and all of this, okay? Because we soak it up like a sponge, the media, the news, all of it. Like some sort of like big sponge. And it takes time. It takes time to sort of delve through it. But you don't need to spend all your time healing as well. I will add that caveat, now I'm a lot older. Yeah, there are things, especially you'll know your own triggers and your own, emotion. You'll know your own relationship attachment styles. That's a good one to look at. What your relationship attachment style is. I found that very enlightening. Answered a lot of questions. And then, on the self-worth, just keep telling yourself you're amazing. You don't need other people's validation, okay? But you don't want to be stuck in a trap of continually healing, continually trying to be somewhere. You need to be now in the present, because that's all there is, okay? Everything's existing all at once. Time is not linear. It's just the way our five senses have to look at it, otherwise our brains would blow up. That is a bit dramatic, but you get my gist. But just be in the present, okay? Just be in the present. So, anyway, I love you all so much. This is very nice for somebody. Look after yourselves. Straighten the crown, okay? Stare in that mirror, both eyes, and tell yourself, God, I'm good. Okay? I love you. Bye.